Hello, welcome back. This is part 2 of booking group cruises with Carnival. We left off discussing how you get a free berth once you have 15 full-fared guests. Once we completed that, I clicked on the checkbox that stated that I agreed with the terms, and then I clicked on confirm booking. From there, you will see this screen. As soon as you confirm the booking, at the top you will have a group booking number. Before you confirm the booking, you will not have anything here. This will be blank. So now we have a group booking number. You want to write this booking number down. Start your own system. I actually have a spreadsheet that I use that's uploaded in our group. So if you go to our group, which is Team No Excuses is on a Mission, at the top click on Files, and then you will see a spreadsheet that I use to keep track of my cruises. Okay, so make sure you keep track of that group number. You want to make sure that you have the correct group name here, your name, and so on. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, you never want to quote the amounts here. For example, the $529. The trip isn't actually $529 because this doesn't include the non-commissionable fees. So if you click on the $529, it's going to give you the gross amount here. So you know the total is actually $637.16. Okay? So again, never quote the amount that you see here. Alrighty. Now, if you go all the way to the end, you'll see that $3,328.64. That's the cost for the number of trips that we purchased under the balcony. So we got 2 balconies, which is based on double occupancy, which is a total of 4 people. So for 4 people to go in this 8C category, it will cost $3,800 and so on. Okay? Again, the guidelines are still going to be the same as I showed you in the prior video. The payment guidelines, so as you can see, $200 is due by April 10th. The balance is due by June 9th. But as I stated in a prior video, you want to go ahead and give them a higher amount or break it up however you see fit, as long as you have the amount due by the due date. Carnival will cancel your booking and refund the money to the credit cards used if the funds aren't there. I will highly recommend applying the funds before the due date, because on June 9th, you don't have until midnight on June 9th. On that day, they will cancel the booking if they don't have all the funds. Okay, moving on. Now, this is where you want to get creative. You want to think about your client and what you can offer them, how you can set yourself apart from the other agents out there, and what can you do differently than what they could do if they just go online and book it themselves. So this is where I get kind of creative with the amenity points. Earlier I said we'll get back to this, and this is where we're going to cover it here. So as you can see, it automatically gave us 3 fun points. Fun points allow you to purchase certain things. So it gives you the opportunity to offer your client different amenities. So if you click here, you will see the group fun points system. So if we come down, here are the things that we can offer our client. We actually booked a, what is this, a 3-day? This is a 5-day cruise. So we're going to use the 5-day column. So anything in this column, this is how many points we would need in order to purchase everything in this column. Okay, so if we wanted to have a bottle of house wine, white wine, in the room upon arrival, it will cost us 1 point. If we wanted premium wine, it will cost us 2 points. If we wanted to give them a robe, it would cost us 4 points. How about an onboard credit? I always offer an onboard credit on group cruises. So that means that when they get on that boat, the first $50, if you choose to do the $50 one, the first $50 that they spend per cabin will be taken care of. So if it's a 5-day, as you can see here, this is the 5-day, so it would cost us 5 points to give them a $100 onboard credit. And again, that's $100 per stateroom. Per room. Okay? So if it's 2 people in the room, that's $50 a piece. But that's huge because that's something they can't get if they do it on the website. So what we're going to do, I want to offer them a $100 onboard credit. So I know I need 5 points. I would also like to have chocolates and champagne in their room. That's going to cost me 2 points. I only had 3 points. So I need to add 4 more points, which is going to increase the price a little, but it's going to be less than $100, which is here. So if they can get $100, but actually pay less, then it's worth it. So let's go back to the booking. And what we need to do is edit. When you click on edit, I'll be able to change this from 3 to 7. Okay, so you do your drop down. You want to go down to 7, and then you're going to save. Alrighty, now the price went up. I think it was $529. Now it's $549. It only went up $20, but yet I'm able to offer them a $100 onboard credit and chocolate and wine in their room. Okay, so in order to assign the points, you're going to click on Modify Booking. When you click on Modify Booking, you want to go down to Modify Amenities. And here we'll be able to select, okay, chocolate, the champagne and chocolates, 2 points. So how many do I want? You just put 1. So that means everybody in the group, each cabin will have champagne and chocolates in the room upon arrival. If you would like them to have it at dinner instead, you would just call Carnival and say, I would like to have my amenity points used like this. Can you please have it at their dinner table instead of in their room upon arrival? So I chose 1, and that takes care of 2 of my points. So now I'm going to go down and give them the $100 onboard credit. Here we go. Where are we at? The $100 onboard credit I thought was 5 points. It looks like it's actually... Okay, the $100 onboard credit is actually 6 points. So let's go back and make sure. It is. I was looking in the wrong column. So right here you can see that the $100 onboard credit for a 5-day is actually 6 points. So what I'm going to do, instead of going back and changing the amenities, I'm just going to put it as $75 onboard credit. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this one. And we're going to choose 1. And you see how this changed to 0? It's because you have no points left. So we've gave them chocolate and wine, chocolate and champagne, and also a $75 onboard credit. If you would like to read the description of any of the amenities, you just click on it, and under amenity description, it will explain everything. The robes, private party, and so on. Okay, so now I'm going to save and continue. Okay, so once you do that, now you have a breakdown. So we offered them the champagne and chocolates, and we offered them the $75 onboard credit. All right. Okay, so now we're going back to the beginning. We see that our final price is going to be $656.16 per person. So when you send them the flyer, if you choose to create one, you're going to give them a breakdown of the costs for the interior, the ocean view, which is $727.16, and you have two balconies. You have one level that's at $847.16, and you have the other level, which is higher on the ship, which is $852.16. Okay, so that's how you do the group booking and how you add the amenity points. Again, the payment schedule is on the guidelines tab. You know, overall, this amount here is what you'll need to satisfy that initial deposit for the group. And then here, you'll see how much you need to satisfy the second deposit, which is $3,200. So again, when you're doing group bookings, it's about that total amount. Okay, so even if 5 of the people paid and 2 didn't, that group booking will get canceled. So you always want to ask for more, because you will have several people, in most instances, a lot of people who will pay late. Okay, alrighty. So in this far right corner under voyage information, it's the same information that you see when you initially started the booking. So under Carnival Victory, information on the ship, Eastern Caribbean is the itinerary. And as you can see, this is going to Grand Turk, the Bahamas, 2 different locations in the Bahamas, and it's porting out of Miami. Okay, now at the bottom, this is what you would click on when you're ready to make payments. It's a very simple process. You're going to click on Make Payments, and then you'll click on Fund Ship Payment. It's going to ask you for your booking number, which is here. And then you're going to enter the credit card information, the person's name. So if one of your clients already pay $100, you'll put their name in, the credit card information, and so forth. I'm not going to actually click on it because it will totally take us out of this screen. It'd be hard for me to come back. But that's where you would go to make the payments. If you would like to search for other group bookings that you have, then you would need to have that group booking number for that other trip so that you can search for it. And you would do it there. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. That will help you get through actually creating the booking. I plan to do another video later on to show you how to apply payments and how to birth. And birth means it's once you have all the money applied to your group and now you're ready to assign names to their cabins. That's birthing. I do not recommend birthing prior to having all funds. And the reason why I say that is because if you have monies sitting there and someone decides, okay, I can't go, can my mother go instead? If you've already birthed them and assigned their name to that cabin, you can't change it. So wait until you have all monies, then birth everybody at one time. That's the best way to do it. And then once you birth everyone, you'll have the final documents that you can send each person via email. But that'll be a whole separate video. But I hope this helped you all. Carnival is a very easy travel portal to use. And I look forward to doing the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.